Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Overking here with another video. And, well, as you can see, I built my bridge. I did a time-lapse. It'll probably be at the beginning of the video instead of this intro. So this intro is a little null and void. But now that I have this, I can start slowly but surely filling this up with villagers. I think I'm going to stick with this design for it, because A, I can moderate that better, and B, the design inside here, which if you saw my last video, I tried to set up an automatic villager breeder, and it really did not work. So if you can see right here, these guys are waiting for those to grow. They should pick those up, throw them at each other, breed, and be done, and then the baby should run down here, or at least just make a baby in the first place. But that's not how they're working. They tend to just ignore that aspect that I want them to, and then just skip straight to the matter of fact that they're just like, haha, no villager for you. But it's not worth my time to figure that out, considering I already have this. And then a potato farm back over here, which really is not that bad. Also, it adds a little bit of character to this. But I do have an issue that I would like to fix. The starter base. It's garbage. I'm just going to put that in plain and simple. It is an absolutely terrible build. I've been practicing building. I'm still bad at it. I'm not giving your hopes up for a really good starter base, but I'm thinking about, I'm going to upgrade. I don't know if it'll be this video or next video, but I'm going to be building a better starter base. I already have a huge mega base type thing built, but yeah, that'll take a little while to build just because of the amount of blocks it'll need for that. Which is fun in general. You know, stuff like that where you need hundreds upon thousands of blocks. It's just always fun to deal with stuff like that. And this is no different. But on top of that, I am also going to have to deal with specifically the fact that it is huge and I need a spot for it. I need somewhere lucrative where it can be tall enough to build it there. Because this thing, I'm not sure how many blocks tall it is, but it's pretty tall. But I also need to make it so even ignoring the height, it needs to be somewhere where it'll look nice. Which is another issue I have, so I'm going to have to terraform somewhere. But in the meantime, I would like to at least upgrade my starter house. Because apparently I'm really bad at building. And I mean, I knew I was pretty bad at building, fairly bad. But I didn't realize I was this bad until now. You have no good trades. Let's screw it. I'll just kill the llamas. I can actually see you. I don't need to kill the wandering trader. I just need to get the leads. Okay? Thank you. Now that wandering trader can go do whatever he wants. I've got his leads. They're mine. Which leads me on to my next topic. I need to build that farm, that automatic farm, for experience, because I absolutely need that, and that is becoming crucial. Or I need to find some way to gather experience where it'll actually be useful, because I'm so sick of having to come out and mine, kill enemies like this, just so I can get my pickaxe a little bit of durability, so I can go back and use it again. Because that is getting really obnoxious, and I'm going to need a lot of smooth stone, normal stone, for my build. Which is, of course, another fun part about Minecraft, gathering blocks, resources, you know, the whatnot. But I really do need to start gathering that kind of stuff. That's interesting. I'll take the Ender Pearl. Huh. And with all of that, I really do want to get started on this. So for this build, I kind of am thinking to do kind of a basic house like this, but with stone brick. For two reasons. A, because that creeper is lagging. Well, I'm lagging. No! Bad. No. Disgusting. You. Pick up the blocks. So, I've now got a channel in my house. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't have any more dark oak to fix this. No! Piggy! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to pick up some dark oak from behind my house. Fez, Mugget. Carrots. I don't know what I did with my carrots. Lead. Piggy! Here you are. Okay, pick you up. Come on. Get inside. I don't need you becoming a zombie pigman on me. Get in. Get inside. Boop, boop. Just cover this up right now. This never happened. If anyone asks, that doesn't exist. There's totally not just a giant hole in my house. But I should probably go gather some wood for that. But I want to build kind of I'm thinking stone walls and spruce wood for this build. And I'm thinking about building it on this island right over here. Ocelot. Ooh. I'm sorry, one sec. I actually need an ocelot for an advancement in the game. Ooh. Sorry, I need 2 of these guys. So I'm going to go try to get this guy over here. You know what I could do for experience? I could breed animals. Ah, gotcha. Haha. Okay, now let's fight this guy. And let's lag like crazy in the process. Okay, he's stuck. He can stay there. And now I just need a second one of I need a second ocelot. That's a mouthful. Okay, but I'm thinking about building my starter island, my new starter base, because this thing is not good at all. I do not like it. I need something better. I don't care if it's smaller. I just need something that looks better. But I'm thinking about putting it over here. I don't know what I'm going to have to clear out. I don't even know if I want to put it over there yet. But I do want to put it somewhere where it'll make this area look a little more populated. Stuff like that, you know, the casual. Most casual stuff you could do. Make your Minecraft world look built in. Or I could do something stupid and build up there. Because I do really want to build something up there. But I don't know what. Because there's really no way I'm putting a starter house up there without an elytra and tons of fireworks. But I feel like it would be really cool to just have something I barely use up there just for the fun of it. I'm thinking about maybe putting a hobbit hole or a tunnel inside of like the wall right there. And then just beginning to like cave out that area and just live in that for a little while. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to switch around bases quite a bit during this playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to... Actually, I don't know if I'm just going to keep this going for the rest of my life and just update it with the next update. Or if I'm going to, like, do a rebirth in an update or something like that. Like, every 2 updates, every a year or so, I restart. I don't know if I want to do something like that. Or if I just want to keep this world going infinitely. Because if I would have known that, and I would have thought about that, I would have chosen my spawn a little bit better. Because I do not like this fact that I spawned in a jungle-ish area. But this mountain right here looks really cool, and there's so much I could do with it. I really wouldn't mind doing something where I just dug it out, something like that, made it my home, and then just ignored this because this house is really bad. But this will be a good point of reference for where it's like when it's like, oh, how bad were you when you first started building? And I just show off this monstrosity. God, I hate this so much. Are my villagers still in here? One sec. It doesn't look like they're in there. Sorry for this long tangent, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to do this episode. I'm half tempted to just go back into the Nether and actually record it this time. And try and receive some... not netherite. Actually, I do want to get some netherite. Just for my armor, so it can look sick. But I would like to build a wool farm for that, so I'm going to also start gathering sheep if I have wheat. If I can speak the English language tonight. Seriously, what am I looking for? I forgot. Oh yeah, ladders. I don't know why I couldn't find ladders, but that's fine, that's fine. But I would like to grab some ladders. Let's just real quickly grab some white concrete, because why not? It's a block I was going to use for a zoo that I talked about in one of my unrecorded messages. Yes, I had a whole clip where I was talking about making an animal zoo, which I still wouldn't mind doing, but I have no clue how I want to do it. Okay, you guys are still here, so I'm going to throw it. That is not good. Okay, hi guys. Let's just real quickly throw in 16 potatoes. Ooh, switch over to you. Boop. And now you're back in your chamber. Hopefully they'll breed, and I can get another villager for this bridge. But I am also going to be re-rolling you today. No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need another glowing sack. Actually, for the first time in my entire life, I'm going to use glow insects for something. I know, it's amazing. Somebody's actually going to use that stupid animal for something. Well, at least you have to kill them to get it, and you don't have to, like, keep them alive, because that would suck. If I can use my brain right now. I don't know why, but I'm just... bleh. Something's wrong. Totem of Undying. Let's put this on the front of my base. I don't know why, but I like doing that. Boop. Wow, how to make a base look even uglier than it already was. There. Okay, now that it's not misplaced. Okay, I think I'm going to fix the hole in my house. That's the first game plan. Let's pretend like I'm going to put a window in there. So I don't have to use as many blocks. Piggy, I swear you better stay inside. There we go. Perfect. And now I've got a way out, even though this was originally supposed to be in my enchanting room. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely no issues here. I see nothing wrong. God, I hate this house. I don't know why. I just do. I would really like it if I could just move out, which is what I do plan on doing this episode or next episode. But for now, I think I'm going to go back to my little friend down here and gather some stone. Not deep slate, but stone. And then I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, that looks really trippy. Okay, so I'm back here, everybody, and right now I've begun done my resource gathering. As you can tell, I've gotten quite a lot of blocks for this, because of course I want this to be nice and extravagant. I don't want this to be some uh, item stripping reunion where I spend everything I own building a house that I don't even like because But I have my area picked out. I am doing it right across the way, just so I'm not too far away from my villagers and everything. And I'm going to be switching into a time lapse here shortly, after I clean up this area quite a little bit. And I plan on hopefully having this done by this episode. I don't know if it's going to be the main showstopper for this episode, but who knows? Maybe I can have this episode out by tomorrow. I don't want to grab those arrows. Okay, but I do plan on building it here. I want to build a semi-interesting build. Well, I mean, of course I want it to be interesting, but let's bring Lucky. Let's get my hotbar ready for this. Don't need glass. Alright, well, I'm going to get right into this time-elapse. Oh, whew. Well, that was a long time-elapse. This is about half an hour's of work. Well, actually half an hour, almost an hour. And somehow, I'm out of logs. I spent like an hour and a half collecting logs, and now I'm out of logs. I don't know how this happened. And well, clearly I can't finish the build until, well, yeah, until I have enough logs to finish it. So this is going to have to be put off to the side for a little while. But it does give me some time to focus on something else, and it would be kind of boring if I just had a giant video that was just one really long time elapse of me building a house. But but as of right now, it's looking amazing. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second floor. I could, but I might not, which is a very debatable fact. And I need to move this sugarcane farm because, of course, it's in the way, which is always fantastic. But right now, I guess I need to move this out of the way. But also, I'm really liking the style I've gone for here. I don't know if this is anything original. It's probably not, knowing me. I probably just took a combination of stuff I've seen in YouTube videos and made it into this. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I hope it's fine. I'd really hope it is, because if it's not, then I'm going to be really sad, because I'm not a good builder. Did I leave a crafting table? So, yeah, we're just going to ignore that for a little while. I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at to take that off, but you know what? It's fine. No one needs it. No one cares. The crafting table is now part of the build. But genuinely, I don't know if I'm going to take that down. I kind of saw it there, and it was just like, okay, that's dumb. I like it. So, yeah, that one's going to be an interesting thing to have up there. It's going to drive me nuts. I'm sure it's going to drive someone who watches this video nuts. But you know what? That's fine. Who cares about that one little... Ooh, let's not do that. Let's just craft a few of these, not hundreds of these. Thank you, game. That's really nice. Boop. So I'm just going to finish out this windowsill. I think this is my last windowsill. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of redirecting my camera for this time-lapse, which is going to be interesting because I've never had to do that before. Oh, of course it's not my last windowsill. How did that happen? What? I'm so confused now. I'm just going to leave this not done for now. Well, I guess a little bit of my thought process for this build. I wanted to make it 3D because I know I have trouble with that in my builds. Like, occasionally I'll just build a build with a lot of detailed things like this in the walls, stuff like that. And then it'll just be one block wide. So I wanted to try to get rid of that here. I built this nice little porch area, which I did do in a recent build of mine on my survival SMP with my friends. But I did take that for this build just because it kind of fit the same exact style, just minus the stone brick. And then I used the window seals like that because, of course, you just watched me do that for a little while. I wanted to use glass panes because all my friends say they look better. And I mean, they kind of do, but personally, I like glass blocks. I don't know how much I like the glass panes yet, but right now they're looking pretty good. Also, they're pretty cheap to make. So, those are being nice to make. I keep trying to press C, but I keep pressing V just to use my Optifine zoom. But since I'm on my fabric launcher, don't have Optifine. But, yeah, well, so far this thing's already looking better than whatever that is over there. And I'm going to have this done by next episode, 100%. But I just don't want to spend the whole episode on this. I want to get something else done. Also, I want this video to take a little longer than 2 days to record. Because generally I'll spend a whole week doing some stuff here and there whenever my free time. And since this is spring break, I want to do something a little more English, if I can speak it, which I can't. And right now, I'm really liking the looks of this. If you have any suggestions, I'm sure shoot them to me. I'm sure there's hundreds of building things that I'm doing wrong, because if you didn't know, I don't know how to build in Minecraft. I'm better at redstone, and I can't do that at all. Honestly, actually, I've been learning redstone. I've been getting better at it. I think I'm better at redstone just by watching a few videos of just random redstone circuits, rather than just the entirety of building after watching countless tutorials from who knows who. But, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. And I would say what I'm going to be doing next, but I really have no idea what I want to do. I'm thinking about running around the Nether and trying to find a closer Nether fortress, because the one right here is really far away, and I do want to get to the end soon, and this is episode 7? I can check on my phone real quick. Boop. Skip it, boop. Joop. Scroll right there. Yep, this will be episode 7. So, I have 4 episodes to prepare for technically half of this one. But I have 3.5 episodes to prepare for the Nether end, which is going to be really interesting because the Nether sucks. Trust me, it is really bad. I tried to walk for like 3 hours, I think. Not 3 hours, but like an hour and a half. It felt like an eternity. And I found one Nether fortress, and there was not a single blaze spawner. It really sucked. I don't know why there was no blaze spawner, but there was no blaze spawner, and it drives me nuts. But also, I have a little bit better gear now, and also I do want to start getting some netherite, but I don't want to be too OP for the Ender Dragon fight, just because I don't want it to be like a sweep, where it's not even interesting. I want it to be more like I die once or twice, maybe just once, if I'm like really good at boat clutching. What the heck? Since when can trees grow too wide? I'm sure this is just me being stupid, but what? I just placed those down waiting to get a fourth sapling, but what? I don't understand this, but okay. Let's get back on topic. But I do plan on doing the Ender Dragon by episode 10, maybe 11. I might do like 50, like the journey out, building the Eyes of Ender, stuff like that in like episode 10, and then enter the portal and then just end the episode. That would be interesting. I should probably cut this out of my video if I plan on doing that. Probably not. I'm probably going to be too antsy and want to fight it, so I probably will. But for now, that's the beginning of the better house. Yeah, it already looks 500 times better than this monstrosity of a dark oak deep slate thing. To think I spent how long on this? Yeah. Well, I'll be back with what I honestly have no clue. I just plan on just doing something. Maybe an automatic farm. Something useful with my time. I really don't know. I'm out of ideas. My only ideas are like a sheep farm, a wool farm. Oh yeah, also I wanted to get to the nether roof. I want to get access to the nether roof, which would be interesting. But I don't have any sheep. I might go out and try to find some sheep and then build a wool farm. But I need to head to sleep right now. Not for any reason other than I'm tired. Building wears me out. You need to give me 13 hours of PvPing in Minecraft, and I would be like, ha, that's chump change. Or I'd be upset because I lost a lot. In other words, 1.8 combat. I don't like spam clicking. I do, but not on this mouse. This mouse is miserable. I need to buy a better mouse. I would have somebody remind me to do that, but I already have somebody doing that right now. But I will be, well, hopefully I'm going to go out and search for some sheep because I do need wool. This is like an absolute necessity of mine. And I'm going to go out and get wool for some netherite farming. Ooh, Enderman. Can I look you in the eyes, buddy? Come on. I don't need this. I can just mine this myself. Okay, well, that seems like a good end to this section. Well, I'll be back with something to do, and preferably not flooding my home, because that would be annoying. Who would ever do that to themselves? Totally not me. I'm gonna end up flooding my home in one of these times. But I'll be back, preferably with something useful done, or doing, or in the process of doing. And if I'm not, then smite me right here. Oh, apparently something useful will be done. Okay, I'm back here in my house with my Vault Pig skin on, of course, because there's something I must explain. But first, I must explain what happened with that. So, I know there was a clip of me talking about this, like nothing had happened to the time-lapse or anything, but I recorded that before I edited the time-lapse, like an idiot. And due to that, I ended up not having my time-lapse. I ended up talking like an idiot because I didn't have my time-lapse. And sadly, you guys did not get to see me build this. All of this done in like over an hour. And to be 100% honest, I kind of lost motivation to play for quite a bit of time there. Just because of how much time I spent on this, hoping the time-lapse would work, and it just didn't, which was really depressing. But you know what? It's fine. I'll finish it next episode. I don't think I'll have enough time this episode. I'm looking at my time and I'm already at like 27 minutes, I think. I don't know. I'm probably like way off, considering I'm recording this after having no motivation to do this server for a while. But as I continue on from that, I got really pissed off, angry, and bored. A mixture of all of them. So I finally did it. Instead of making the wool farm like I had promised, well, yeah, something like that. I said I was going to do something useful, but I made this. Now, if you guys know what this is, you know what this is. It's as simple as that. There's no other way to put it. But this is a chicken farm. Now, you may be looking at me like, what's the point in this? Because that's what I thought too. I don't see anyone making these. And honestly, they're a pretty good food source, as long as you don't have access to a hoglin farm. And, well, I don't have the nether roof yet. that's a little awkward. I'm going to have to use this parkour. Boop. Yes, such great parkour. Let that funnel back through the hopper system. Let me throw a bunch of eggs in here. So basically, the design of this is you have a bunch of chickens up here in a giant box. Now, from what my friend says, and he's supposed to be like the redstone expert out of the two of us and stuff like that, is these ladders should help double the amount of entities I can have in there without it cramming, which is very useful for this farm. Because the whole basis of this farm is getting as many eggs as humanly possible to shoot into here. Let me go put this back real quickly. And we'll get that right there. And I thought I was playing Origins. I don't like that. Okay. So basically the whole point of this farm is to get as many of these guys, which I do hate up here, into there. And then they're going to lay eggs constantly and starting to get a decent egg collection going. And normally there's a hopper right here, but since, well, the farm's not done and I need to get the eggs and chickens to start getting really cramped in there, and to the point where they have to stand on the ladders to even be alive, that could be an issue. I hope that doesn't happen too often. But basically the whole thing of this farm is the chickens lay eggs. They go into this chest. There's normally a hopper here. There's this dispenser. It catches the eggs. And then on a repeating redstone observer thingamadooey that I didn't know how to build until like 10 minutes ago when I was like, ooh, I could do this. Because normally I have a giant, like, huge circle of redstone just going out to do this one. And it's very pathetic to look at. But as you do this, it sends off a continuous redstone circuit. And then if I have I'll use seeds because I have like a stack and a half of these things. Actually, I'll use the 21. And basically, okay, boom, there. And basically, it'll start shooting out the items. Now, these ones are going to get burned, sadly, because I could have used those, but who cares? Demonstration. But that'll shoot the eggs through. But when a chick hatches, it won't hit the lava, thankfully, because of this half slab right here. But due to this half slab, it allows items to be picked up through the hopper, which does help me with one thing. Because once the chickens age up, their heads are just barely big enough to hit that lava, but the drops are still small enough to funnel through the hopper system and end up here. And that's how you get infinite cooked chicken. I'm sure this is nothing new. I'm sure this isn't even the most effective method of doing this farm, but this is what I built. I'm not using a tutorial. I refuse to use a tutorial because salt. Boom. That's it. Vault pig skin, go. Woohoo! Genius! And I just realized it says 3 on my back. Thank you. Because I'm always third-rate redstoner. Okay, but I guess my plan, this is episode 7. I checked this like a few minutes ago in the video, but like 3 days ago for me in real life. And basically, I plan on beating the Ender Dragon soon. So next episode, I might have to do something a little sneaky. Going to the Nether. We don't talk about that. And basically, my plan for the Nether is hopefully find a Nether Fortress of Blaze spawner, and if anything, find a Nether Fortress that's actually close to where I live, so I can actually walk to it. And then I'm going to farm blaze powder, stuff like that, and then I'm basically going to casually kill Enderman every once in a while. These two are not doing their job and breeding. I don't know what's broken on it. I'm hoping to have a friend help me out with it. They're not going to log on to the server, but I'm going to see them IRL and hopefully, or screen share, and hopefully they can help me out with that, but it's too broken for my brain right now. I really don't know what to say. This entire video has been kind of a mess, but it's also been pretty good and eventful, considering I got a possible chicken outputter right there, which will be food. I'm on my last 8 pork chops. Also, I did blow up this on accident because of a creeper. But I'm also starting to get villagers for the bridge. I'm going to need to get some dark oak, and there is actually a huge dark oak forest that direction. So I'm going to get a bunch of that and some spruce wood so I can build a bunch of these little tunnels. So I hopefully can get... Wait, I already have Unbreaking 3. So I can hopefully get some good enchants, like protection, sharpness, stuff like that. So hopefully that works. And hopefully I can do that in the video instead of wasting your time of watching me do a bunch of villager stuff again. That was boring. Trust me. I'm surprised anyone actually watched that. If you did, thank you. Because that had to be one of the most boring things I've ever done in Minecraft. But it was for some reason semi-fun. And how do I have a backup of villagers? I thought I bred one. Okay. But I have 2 villagers for there. So I'm probably going to go with efficiency 5. And what's the other one I wanted? Protection 4? Or sharpness 5, I'm debating. I'm going to go with protection just because my full armor can have that. And if I plan on fighting the Ender Dragon soon, I don't want to die. Why would I ever want to die during an Ender Dragon fight? That's no fun. Okay, but seriously, I think that's going to have to end it off for this video. And normally I would thank you for watching, but honestly, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Thank you for watching. English, please. This is not hard me, but as you can tell, I'm very exhausted lately, right now. I'm on like a few hours of sleep, recording this at almost midnight again, like always, because that's the best time I can record. But you know what? It's fine. I'm hoping to get this video out tonight. Well, tonight for me. It'll probably be like tomorrow morning for anyone who's waking up here. And do I have that on? I don't know if anyone can hear those Discord notifications. One sec. Nope, you guys can't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because somebody spammed me in Discord, and I need to go deal with that. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked, and if you would like to see some more, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and if you have any comments or suggestions for what I should do for either a house, something under the lines of that, even just a tip to finding nether fortresses easier, please let me know that in the comment section down below, because I always love hearing some feedback, no matter how bad my content is. Actually, I'm sure it's not terrible. I'm just not the best Minecraft player. That's the issue. Yeah. Or else this build would already be done, extravagant, pretty, like most people can. Not really, but I'm sure there's some bad builders out there who can sympathize with me here. Because I am really not fantastic at all. And I've been trying to learn a lot of building, but I've been losing some of my PvP skills. I'm noticing I'm getting a little rusty. So I'm going to go and practice that a little bit and figure out how to build some more. Because I'm genuinely getting pretty decent at it. Of course, this isn't fantastic behind me, but it's better than what I normally do. We don't talk about that. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.